Hey everyone, what is going on? So we are going up against a Season 1 Ace Trainer. You heard it here, guys. Season 1 Ace Trainer. So very, very powerful trainer, and it definitely shows in these battles. You guys will see it. So his team is going to be Lapras, Dragonair, Venomoth, Muk, Meganium, and Celio, and my team will be Lapras, Dragonair, Venomoth, Celio, Haunter, and Venusaur. So I am trying out Haunter. I don't use Haunter much in these battles, but I will be focusing on Haunter for its own video because I do think Haunter is really good. But the problem is I don't have a Shadow Ball variant. I have Sludge Bomb on mine, and I think Sludge Bomb is good, except like Furies are not eligible, right? So you definitely prefer that Shadow Ball. I mean, Sludge Bomb, it's going to do a lot of damage to what it hits, as long as it's like neutral or super effective, but you don't have the fairies, so it could be super effective. So I definitely highly recommend Shadow Ball if you have it. If you don't, you may want to skip out on Haunter. But yeah, as I said, we're using Haunter. We only use it for a couple of battles. We don't use it a whole lot in this video, as I said, but we do have it on the team because I was planning on trying it out. But let's see what happens. So I have a Lapras versus his Lapras right now, and he's going to hit me with the Surf. We could take that. We do fire back with the Skull Bash. So we're going to see how much it does, and it actually does knock him out. So we do go ahead and knock out his Pokemon. We're actually up 2 shields, but we're down to our last Pokemon. So maybe being a little bit too stingy on those shields in this game. Maybe I should have used them earlier. But anyway, he has the Meganium, cannot go for that Aqua Tail, so we have to go for the return just to do neutral damage against his Meganium. Only hitting a grade, actually, which is unfortunate. But again, I don't think it mattered. I do decide to blow through my last shield. And as you can see, we start to lag. You know, I take that hit, and now I have like a weak connection, so I can't attack right now, and he does stop attacking. And you know, I do believe, because once it starts connecting again, he just like lets me knock out his Meganium, I think, before he fires off the Frenzy Plant, just because that's what would have happened anyway. It doesn't matter, we were not going to be able to beat the Celio regardless, so he definitely wins this one. But we're going to go ahead and get off that return, and that will do a decent amount, you know, nothing crazy, but we're out of shields. Celio, as you guys know, spams body slams all day long, right? So we're going to get off another return. So it's actually close. But when it came down to his Celio versus my Dragonair, I knew I wouldn't be able to get it done. So good job. He does go ahead and win that. As I said, you're going to see the power of his ability to win. I will leave a link to his Twitter in the description down below. He was ranked, I believe it was 78th in the world. I think that's what it was. He did show me. But yeah, definitely a very powerful trainer, and it's such an honor to battle. So thank you so much for battling. If you want to go ahead and follow his Pokemon Go journey, you could definitely do that. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, at least as far as I know. He didn't mention it, so I assume he doesn't. But definitely go ahead and recommend his Twitter all day long. So I'm going to go ahead, and I have Celio out right now against his Venomoth. He will go ahead and shield that Body Slam up. So we do get knocked out. Totally fine. I bring in my Dragonair, and my Dragonair is going to take this hit. I think, yeah, I'm going to take it. It is a Poison Fang, so decide not to shield that, and then we just feint him down. So we are up a shield, but you know, we have very low health on the Dragonair. He does bring in Lapras. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that it's actually a Water Gun variant on Lapras, which is definitely good. It's been good in like the Rainbow Cup, right? We had Water Gun Lapras where we used quite a bit. We used that in previous cups, so it's nothing unheard of. I was just surprised to see it in this cup because most of the battles, actually all of them, had Ice Shard. So it's definitely interesting to see that Water Gun. Not bad, just interesting. So that actually makes me want to try out my Water Gun Lapras for a future video, just to see how it would do. I think a lot of people, myself included, do like that Ice Shard just because it's super effective against the dragons, but also the grass types. So at least you're doing some damage to like Meganiums and Venusaurs, right? So we actually get off another return. It's not going to matter. He's definitely won this one. So yeah, we're really not off to a good start. We have 2 losses in for us, the first 2 games. So good games though. I enjoyed all of these battles. So we're going to jump into another one. I do lead with my Dragonair, and it's actually a mirror match. Now I make a mistake in this mirror match. You'll see why. We're just going to town, going for Dragon Breath, and then I click on the Aqua Tail. Now, obviously, because he is an opposing Dragon, and he knows I don't have return, so he's just going for the straight return. I should have went for return as well. I don't know why I didn't. So I took that hit, and he's going to be able to knock me out. You know, I have a really good ranked Dragonair, but when you make a mistake like that, it doesn't really matter what the rank is. So yeah, I should have definitely went for that return. He knew I didn't have enough for it, so good play on his end. I am going to bring in my Venusaur, and we do get hit with this Frenzy Plant, so able to take that. Earthquake, you definitely don't want to be hit by that, right? So we do go for the Sludge Bomb, hoping that he wouldn't shield. I could have bluffed there. Obviously, it would have been better in that situation to bluff, but at least we took a shield, right? So I'm going to go ahead and shield this one up. Let's see what he goes with. It is actually going to be another Frenzy Plant, so nice bluff on his end. So I do go ahead and bluff this time, hoping to catch the shield. And he does shield, so at least we catch the shield, right? So he's out of shields. He's going to go ahead and get off a charge move. I do block. Now we're both out of shields. And okay, so now I don't have to worry about bluffing. I just have to get that Sludge Bomb. However, he pulls a switch trying to catch the Sludge Bomb. I'm not going to allow it to happen. I switch out with my energy still intact with my Lapras. Now he does have Water Gun, as I said. We do resist that. And because he has Ice Beam as well as Surf, we don't have to worry about a Skull Bash. So we are going to go for a Skull Bash of our own, boosting the defense. I think I try to get to another Skull Bash. I think I actually do get to it. Let's see what happens. He goes for his charge move. Definitely going to be that Surf. We could eat it up. And we're going to go for a Skull Bash just to try and knock out his Lapras, which will definitely knock it out. Again, in the mirror match, you obviously prefer the Skull Bash, but if you don't have it, you don't have it, right? So we bring in Venusaur, and we're going to click on that Sludge Bomb right away, so at least we didn't use a Sludge Bomb against his Lapras, and we're actually able to win this one. But again, all these games super close, guys. Whether or not he wins or I win, all of them are really close, so fantastic game, fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and jump into another one in just a moment. But yeah, sorry about this, the screen kind of froze up at the end. I didn't edit that out. But either way, we're going to jump into another battle, and I do lead with Celio, and he's going to lead with his Venomoth. Totally fine. We'll see what happens. We just have to watch out for, like, we don't want to take any hits, obviously, from, like, Silverwind. So we're going to go ahead and go for a Body Slam. I still didn't purchase the second move on Celio. However, after these battles, I did go ahead and purchase that move. So I do have 2 moves on my Celio now. So, you know, for the next video, whenever I use Celio again, if it's the next video, whenever it is, we're going to have the double move. I was hesitating on it because this is a terrible IV one. I've had this since the Tempest Cup before I even knew about PvP IVs, or at least cared about them. So it actually has perfect attack and low defense and HP, so it's definitely not a good one. So we switch in just in time to try and catch this Surf, so we're actually successfully able to catch that. He does go ahead and pull the switch into Meganium. I'm okay with that. We do charge up energy. Now, I kind of got a feel for his playstyle, and figuring he would shield that Frenzy Plant the first attack, so I do go ahead and bluff, and we do successfully catch the shield. Now, we do go for the Sludge Bomb this time to see maybe he wouldn't. He actually does go ahead and double shield, so he does double shield the Meganium. I'm totally cool with that. He hits us with an Earthquake, though, knocks us out. I could have shielded that, but I thought he was going to bluff the Frenzy Plant. We lost Venusaur for free, basically, so that was really unfortunate. I could have, should have, but I didn't. So we're gonna block that, and he's gonna pull the switch into Lapras. But that Lapras is relatively low, and it has Water Gun, so I'm actually okay. I'm not in a great position, but I'm in an okay one because we could switch out into Celio. Spam that Body Slam. You guys know how we do it. We love Body Slam Celio, right? He actually gets off a charge move, which is going to be Surf. I think I survived this. I think I do survive it. I do survive it, and we're actually able to feint Lapras. He comes in with Meganium, and he's going to feint me, and then we're just going to charge up to return and knock him out. Although I would have preferred not surviving with the Celio, so I could bring in my Dragonair, and just in case he got to, like, an Earthquake. I didn't think he was going to, but you guys get what I'm saying. So I would have preferred not surviving with Celio against the Lapras when he used Surf, but we did survive it, and that's okay. So we still managed to win that, so it's 2-2 right now. For the next game, he leads with Muck, and I lead with my Lapras. I pull the switch. I know that Muck has Thunder Punch. I could have stayed in. I'm not really sure how much a Thunder Punch from a Muck does, to be honest with you, against the Lapras. So I could have stayed in and maybe maybe just like tried to get off surfs. Maybe I should have done that. I'm not really too sure. But anyway, he hits us with a surf, and we're going to be able to take it. We actually get to the Poison Fang, but I'm just, I tried clicking on it, just not fast enough. So I bring in my Venusaur, and, you know, do I shield? I don't think I do. I think, actually I do, never mind, I do shield it. I didn't think I did, because I know I'm hit with an Ice Beam at some point, whereas I could have shielded it. Maybe it's this situation. I don't know. Let's see. So no, he hits me with the surf again. Okay, so we're able to feint down the Lapras. The reason I shielded the first surf is because I didn't want to take an Ice Beam to the face. And he brings in Muck, and I do click on, I try to click on Frenzy Plant, but it doesn't go through. He gets off his move first. It is going to be a Thunder Punch. I didn't want to take like a Dark Pulse. I don't know. So that's why I shielded it. So I go ahead and get off the Sludge Bomb. It doesn't do much. We actually have enough for another Sludge Bomb, so we're going to go ahead and get that off right now. So back-to-back Sludge Bombs against his Muck. Probably should have done back-to-back Frenzy Plants. I don't know. Either way, it's okay. None of those would have been good against Muck anyway. So we bring in Lapras. Now we're going to be hit with a Dark Pulse. He actually decides not to go for the Thunder Punch. I wish he did, because I was curious how much it would do. But anyway, we're trying to get to the Skull Bash, but we're not able to before he gets to a Frenzy Plant. But, I mean, that Meganium is bulky enough to survive, right? It would have survived. So he does go ahead and win that one. So very good game. Very good game, as always. And we just became Ultra Friends, so these are the first battles we actually ever had. So the next game is a Celio mirror match. Now, let's see what happens. Obviously, I know he's double moved. I know he has Aurora Beam. You're not going to use Aurora Beam against a Celio, so it doesn't matter in this situation. So we're going to go and use that Body Slam. And we actually get off multiple Body Slams back to back. So that is always nice to see. And I know the Body Slams are going to come my way, so let's see. He does go ahead and get off the Body Slams, expecting 2 in a row, right? So we do get hit with one. And we're going to be hit with another one. I'm going to let these go through. No need to shield, in my opinion. So we do get hit with that Body Slam. And we're trying to get to another one. He actually gets to it before me. I think I shield this. Yeah, I do go ahead and shield it. So we don't take the Body Slam. And then we're going to go ahead and get off a Body Slam. And let's see if he takes this. He does not. He does go ahead and shield it up. And then he's just going to pull the switch into Meganium. You know, I could have switched out and saved the Body Slam. I didn't do that. I thought I might have been a little bit too slow on the switch. That's why I decided to just commit and go with the Body Slam. So I think about it for a little bit. I decided to bring in Venusaur. I knew this couldn't have been an Earthquake, so I'm like, there's no way I'm going to shield this. But it is an Earthquake. It is. That's why I'm saying, like, I was pretty confident it wasn't an Earthquake. That's why I'm, you know what I'm saying? So I was pretty confident it wasn't an Earthquake, but it was. So I guess I was wrong counting that, but that's okay. This is obviously not an Earthquake, and we're going to go ahead and let this one go through. So we're actually able to survive it. I thought I would survive it, but I knew it would be close. But it is super close. We bring in the Dragonair, trying to feint down his Celio. I do decide to shield this one. And it is going to be a Body Slam, of course. I didn't think he had enough. But anyway, he brings in the Lapras. Now, that Lapras does have Water Gun. So if he had Ice Shot, probably would have been a little bit better situation for him. But I also know that he has Ice Beam. So I do have to be careful, right? So we're going to get off another return, hoping he does not have enough to get off the Ice Beam, and I knew he was going to get off the Ice Beam. So he does hit us with that Ice Beam, and that's going to knock out Dragonair. So he does go ahead and win that one. So it was another good game. Yeah, I feel like I made a couple mistakes, like miscounting that Earthquake from Meganium. I thought it was going to be a Frenzy Plant. I didn't think he had enough energy for the Earthquake. But anyway, we jump into the next one. I lead with Haunter. He leads with Celio. I do go ahead and go for the Shadow Punch, trying to catch a shield in this situation. He does not shield. Totally fine. We're going to take this hit, I think. Let's see. No, I do shield it. Never mind. Excuse me. And it was a good thing I do shield it because it was in Aurora Beam. And now this one I don't shield because I know this one is going to be a Body Slam. And I know Haunter, even though it's squishy, is able to take it. And we do knock out Celio. Now we have energy ready to go. I click on Sludge Bomb. And we're going to go ahead and get off that Sludge Bomb against the Dragonair. He's going to go ahead and shield it. We actually have energy for a Shadow Punch. I honestly didn't think we did, guys. So we do go get off that Shadow Punch, and that's going to take both of his shields. So Haunter definitely doing its job. Can't wait to try it out more because I feel like it could be really good. I just wish I had the Shadow Ball on it, as I said. I'm going to go ahead and shield this and then commit to fainting down the Dragonair. So that's what I do. I do go ahead and shield him down, or shield up, and then he does go ahead and pull the switch. So I will go for the return against Meganium right now. And we're going to switch to Venomoth, so definitely a good position for me. I do have to watch out for that Earthquake, although I can't do anything about it anyway. So he does hit us with the Earthquake as expected, and we're just going to go for the Poison Fang. I didn't want him to get off like a Frenzy Plant and knock me out. I think it would have knocked me out at that range, so we do go ahead and knock him out. And then we do go down to the Dragonair, and then we're going to bring in Dragonair, and his Dragonair is absolutely deleted. So very good game, very good game. We managed to able to pull that one off, probably thanks to Haunter, right? I would say probably thanks to Haunter in the beginning, taking both shields. So we do lead with Haunter again, just to try it out a little bit more. He does lead with his Dragonair, so I'm going to charge up to the Sludge Bomb, and I'm going to shield this one up. I think I go for Shadow Punch this time, instead of trying to Sludge Bomb, because I'm pretty confident he's going to go for the shield. So I do go for that Shadow Punch. Yeah, he doesn't want to get knocked out. We actually get to another one, but we're not fast enough, I guess. We're not able to click on it. So he does faint my Haunter. Really unfortunate for us, but I bring in my Dragonair. I do not shield this up. It is going to be a return, so nicely played. I am going to go ahead and knock out his Dragonair, so let's see what comes in. It will be that Lapras with Water Gun. I do switch out into my Venusaur, and we do get to the Frenzy Plant. Now, do I shield this one up? I do shield it up. It is going to be an Ice Beam, so luckily I shielded that. Didn't want to take an Ice Beam, and then we go for a Frenzy Plant to try and knock out Lapras. He will shield that one. Totally fine. And then we're trying to get to another one. He actually switches into Meganium, which I was actually okay with seeing, right? Because we're able to get off the Sludge Bomb, which is going to do a lot of damage to Meganium. Totally happy to see that. He actually gets off a charge move of his own. Let's see if it's going to be Earthquake or if it's going to be Frenzy Plant. It is Earthquake, and he does knock me out. And then we feint him with Dragonair, and then he brings in his Lapras. I will go ahead and go for the return. This is a super close game, guys. Not doing enough. I thought he would be able to get to Surf before we're able to get to like a charge move, but we do get to the Aqua Tail, and we actually feint him down, and that will be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.